Imagine this: a mother, a daughter, and a vendetta that led to one of the most callous crimes in Alabama's recent history. Today, we're diving into the chilling case of Loretta Carr and her daughter, Jessie Kelly. Women who lured a 37-year-old mother into a deadly trap, pushed her off a 200-foot cliff, and vanished. Until 2 years later, when the body was finally found. Let's unpack this senseless act of violence that shattered a family. In October 2021, Mary Beth Isbell's life was stolen in a single night. A business owner, devoted mother to a teenage son, and loving daughter, Mary Beth had no idea she was about to become a victim of obsession. Prosecutors say Loretta Carr and her daughter Jessie Kelly had been watching her, obsessed with the idea that Mary Beth was in a relationship with Loretta as partner. Revenge? Jealousy? Whatever their motive, they planned a sickening attack. On October 18, 2021, Carr and Kelly broke into Isbell's home under the cover of darkness. They attacked her, overpowered her, and dragged her against her will into their car. Forensic evidence from the house paints a grim picture, of struggle, chaos, and fear. The women drove her to Wolf Creek Overlook at Little River Canyon, a place where the sky and earth meet in a haunting drop. This is where it gets unspeakable. Loretta Carr tied a rope around herself to the overlook's railing, lured Mary Beth over the edge, and forced her to jump. Not pushed made her climb the barrier, then thrown off like a sacrifice. Her body vanished into the canyon below. For 2 years, the women lied. Mary Beth's family received no answers, just lingering, crushing grief. Prosecutors waited. They waited for the body. And in December 2023, Mary Beth's remains were found at the canyon's base. The truth began to unravel. Phone records, statements, and DNA tied the woman to the crime. In August 2025, Jessie Kelly pleaded guilty to murder and got 40 years. Loretta Carr followed with a guilty plea in February 2026. She was sentenced to life in prison, plus 20 years for kidnapping. Prosecutor Summer Summerford called it a senseless act that destroyed a family. Mary Beth's son, her sisters, her loved ones. They lost someone forever. They walked with law enforcement through this nightmare, she said. This family has been through hell. Mary Beth Isbell's story is one of tragedy, but it's also a reminder of the lives stolen by greed, jealousy, and brutality. 2 women, 1 motive, and a canyon that kept a secret for too long. If this case tells us anything, it's that love and loss are inextricably linked. And sometimes, the darkest chapters are written by those you think you know. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as haunting as I did, hit that like, subscribe, and share the truth. Let's stay curious, but always cautious.